Hello everybody, today I'm going to quickly show you my first completed piece for the slow stitch collaboration I am doing that is being hosted by Susanna from Vintage Blend Studio on YouTube. I will put a link to all the ladies participating in this collab in the description box below if you would like to go and visit their channels and see what they're doing and perhaps subscribe to them as well. My first piece was for Melanie Sullivan, and that is her name on YouTube, and she chose the colours bright pink and bright green, and so each month we're given a different person to do a piece for. They choose the colours, and then whoever's making the piece, they do it any style that they want to work in. I chose a cottage style for Melanie's piece and was able to find quite a few bright pink and bright green things to work with, which I was surprised I had, such a nice little variety. And I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. I added some hooks and eyes to it. I had added vintage buttons to it. I have some beading in places as well. I've used this lovely green vine trim here, and I've done some couching to hold that into place. I've done seed stitching. I will bring it up closer in a moment for you to see. Cross stitching, straight stitching, some bullion stitches, French knots, quite a lot of French knots around the place, blanket stitching, and a variety of those all the way around the piece, and some beading, little tiny beading pieces here, and bigger beading pieces here. So, and there is a touch of light yellow or lemon in it, but I think that's okay. It kind of breaks up all the green and the pink, and I did choose to go with bright white for this because I did look at Melanie's work, and she does like saturated colours, and that's not something I'm usually comfortable working in, but I did it the best way I thought possible to still have my own style going, and I am pleased with how it turned out. So it's got that cottage look in the bright colours. So that's the top, and see how I've put little flowers here with beading. And these are all little flowers here as well, and some beading on these little pieces. There we go. And the size of our piece, we were meant to see, it's all just backed on. There's the back. The back is not tidy by any means. We were meant to just use some like cotton fabric or just some fabric. We weren't meant to use wadding in because it's up to the person how they want to treat the piece once they get it. If they want to put it onto wadding, they can, but if they don't want to, then it's not already attached. So it's just on a cotton napkin that I used, and that piece was cut to the size of, it was cut to a size of 7 inches by 9 inches, because Susanna said it would probably shrink down to about 6 by 8, but Susanna, I cut mine 7 by 9, and mine is still 7 by 9, so I don't know what happened there. Mine didn't shrink down at all, and I'm wondering if it normally shrinks down when you add wadding to it, but if it's on a flat surface perhaps it doesn't, just a cotton surface. But either way, that mine stayed the same for some reason. It did not shrink down. So I did give you a close-up of it, and it's I love this lace. I think I kept calling that a doily last time, but it's actually antique lace. It's really beautiful. And it was quite hard for me to find the antique lace in my stash that was in bright white, because usually they're off-coloured by the time they get old, but this one is beautiful and white, and these pieces here are part of it as well. I'm also enclosing a bag of offcuts of all the things I use, just in case Melanie would like to add them to her finished project, whatever she decides to do with all her pieces put together. This may help. If not, you know, she can pass them along or just use them in some other way. I have stitched them together with a couple of buttons, so all that has to be done is the threads snipping, and then you can use all the pieces inside. I've closed the little bag with a paper clip that I've made, just using some of the offcuts of the things from the piece as well. So that was my October lady, and for November I am going to be doing Loretta's piece, and Loretta is Sparrowhawker Designs on YouTube, and the colours that she would like her piece in are springtime garden colours, soft muted colours, pastels, lavender, pink, green, peach, beige and yellow. So a whole variety of colours that I can work with Loretta's, as many out of those or as few out of those as I choose. And so I'll be getting to work on that shortly, and once I've decided what I'm using on the piece, I'll give you a look at that before I finish it as well. So I hope everybody is taking care and has had a lovely weekend, and I hope Melanie likes her piece that I'll be sending off in the mail tomorrow. So take care, everybody, and thank you for watching. Bye.